Okay, so this is where we pulled up last night after having gone up and down the motorway 3 times, thank you to OSM. But it was a quiet night. There was one dog barking, but you're getting that all over now, aren't you? So yeah, I don't know what's going on here with this car park. It looks like they started to do some work and then have stopped. It doesn't look like anything's been done here for a very long time, actually. So just us here now. There was a motorhome turned up a bit later on last night and parked just here from the Netherlands. So just us two really. So we got the bit of a, what somebody was calling it, countryside over there. And yeah, so we're sort of looking at all this. I reckon maybe they run out of sand. So they went off to get some sand and come back and found that somebody had pinched the rest of the stones. So then they just abandoned the job. That's my conclusion. I have no idea what this is meant to be, but or why the car park's there really.
We are off leaving the car park that we spent last night, and we're heading into the main part of the town to have a little look around. Not very far away, it's about a 6-minute drive. It's a car parking space that we saw on Google Maps looking down on it. So hopefully the car parking will be big enough and empty enough. Stopped here by the salt pans just to show you all these salt pans that they have here. Obviously been going on in this area now for hundreds of years. Massive great pile of salt over there that they've harvested from the salt pans, ready to be bagged and sold, I suspect. So the salt here is quite famous. It covers quite an expanse of area. That is where we parked up to walk into the town here. Just on the other side of the road is a extremely large shopping centre, which we will pop into when we're walking back to the motorhome. So we're heading into the old part of the town here of
Tavira.
Yep, so that's where we're heading into now, Tavira, to have a little look around. Have a little look around.
That's before he's had a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, I haven't had the whiskey yet. So we are in an older part here. This is just one of 21 churches within the centre here of Tavira. So lovely tile work on the front of this one. Quite a nice street this. Lots of different tiles all the way down and different design properties. Some new, some old. They're nice. Yeah, so a nice street. It probably contains more different types of tiles than what we've seen in many places, I would say. So this is the river here, the boats there that you can catch that will take you to the beach here. It's a little island and it's just off by the estuary here, but you have to get a boat to it. So over there we have a bridge which we are about to cross. Just behind that you can see the castle walls and obviously the main church here within the town, and in front of it there's a water tower, which, believe it or not, we're going to try to head to, and we'll probably go inside that water tower. Doesn't get any more exciting than that, does it? Going inside a water tower. Lovely tiles on that building there. Obviously a restaurant, just to show you when you've got a beautiful building like that, and next door to it a building that is in desperate need.
Well, all the way along this little stretch here, they're just empty, derelict properties. It's such a shame because you've got the river here.
Another building there that needs new owners, I think. So there seems to be quite a lot of uncertainty around this bridge. It's believed the construction took place in the 13th century, possibly, and also the 17th century, possibly. So there's not as much known about this bridge as what you would expect to find, but it's still a lovely bridge. Looking at that property over there on that left hand bank, looking at the balcony that's over the water, you definitely wouldn't want to be sat there having a glass of wine, that's for sure. On the other side of the bridge now into the old town. Like normal, we followed the crane as our navigation system, so we always look out for the crane. Wherever that is, that's where we're meant to be. Nice here, looks like the municipal building over there on that side. Walking up to the castle here, I don't think there's a great deal within the castle, just see some of the walls remaining, I believe, but we'll soon find out when we get up to the top. Little car down there that Denise likes the look of. Going to see if it's for sale on the way back down. Work started on this castle in the 10th and 11th century, and it was started, like a lot of these castles in this part of the Algarve, by the Moors. Up on the castle walls over there is where the salt pans are. So this is the old town part, and we're standing in the castle walls now. So this is all that remains of the castle here. Lovely though, nice gardens, nice tree. So we're just going up onto what remains of the top of the walls here. So not a great deal remaining, unfortunately, of it, but we'll certainly go up what we can. So what tree is that, Denise?
No idea, but I might find it if I can see a cutting.
Oh, Denise is going to take a cutting of the tree now. I'm glad she's the one with something on her back, because I'm not carrying a branch down the road. Ah, she's found something with some details of it. A what, sorry? It's a Marvasia, apparently.
Madagascar.
From Madagascar. So we're going to climb these steps here. Unusual again, because it's got barriers on the side of it, something we're not used to seeing here. Always quite good when you're going up stairs with Denise, because she tends to fall over her feet. We're on the top of the walls now, looking down on these lovely gardens here. Down there it looks like a pony or donkey, or I don't know, it could be a multitude of different animals used to turn that wheel, which was obviously used to pump up water from the well there. So I should imagine that's quite original, that down there. Looking at it, I don't think it was used to pump. I think what it would be used for is to actually pull the buckets of water up from the well below there. Because if you look where the well is, there's the original buckets, I'm assuming. The roofs down there are really nice. That one's straight ahead now, with the windows in the top of it. What a lovely roof. And you can see, I'm not sure if that was a part of this castle, but there's a part of it up there by the crane, and there's another part of the castle over there below the crane. Another part of the fort here, castle here. And that's the other side of the town here that we walked through not so long ago. Denise has just found a seed pod for the tree here, so I'm expecting her to grow some almighty tree at some point. Oh yeah, so she's got a seed pod.
I don't know if it is from that tree.
Ah, so she doesn't know if it's from that tree. Heaven only knows what's going to be grown in the garden. like you've come to expect, we've actually found the main chapel here. So we will be going inside, I'm sure. It's quite a big church, this, so it'll be quite an interesting look inside, I think. So we're just going to go inside this church here. It's going to cost €3 each to go inside, and I think that includes going up onto the roof, so it'd be worth it for that alone. So it's cost €3 to come in here. As you can see, the church at present is undergoing restoration work. I don't think high-vis jackets and hard hats are what you would normally see a vicar wearing.
It looks like he's had enough.
Yeah. I think that's one of the workmen there. He's got his cross to bear. Oh, that's where Denise is heading to now. She's heading for one of the confession boxes.
Because I picked up a seed pod.
Yeah, because she's stolen a seed pod. Okay, she picked up a seed pod on the ground. Here we go, up the stairs to the top. I'm not sure it's that far up, but anyway, we're climbing them now. Denise is counting the steps. As you know, she's always given the responsibility of counting the steps, as I always tend to lose count after double figures. It's over 10 anyway, I can tell you that much. Denise said it wasn't actually that many steps, but I can hear her out of breath above me. There we go, down there we've got the bell ringer. I really hope these don't start chiming. Oh, there's the pigeons. I don't think that's the safest place for a pigeon to be. Mind you, I guess he'd get rocked to sleep every hour. Nice view from up here, right over there to the beach. So over there you can see the river that you get a boat to take you along to. It'll take you onto that strip over there, which is where the beach is. I think you might be right. So a good view of the town from up here. So there we go, we're on our way out again. Have to say, Denise and myself were just saying that really it wasn't worth €3 to go into here. So if you are here, I would say not worth bothering, to be honest. So that's the water tower that we're going to head to, but the gate actually looks closed, so I'm not sure if it's open or not. I suspect not, judging by the padlock. That's a shame. This is one of the reasons we decided to come here, to have a look in this. So that's what it is inside. You stand in the water tower and the projection of the town is shown in front of you. So there it is, that's the observation water tower. This rather grand building here is a convent. We probably won't go into this convent after just going into the church and being quite disappointed with that.
If you enjoy watching our videos and would like to join us on our travels, then click on that like button, subscribe to our channel. It's free to do so, and come along with us on our journeys.
This convent dates back into 1542. In this plaza here, walking over to the old building here, it doesn't look like it's been opened for many a year, so it is closed, so we can't go inside that. Have to say, this town has been of a slight disappointment to us, really. In one way, yeah.
Because all what I read last night of all the things to see and do, most of them are closed. It's maintenance. Or just basically closed.
Yeah, so
for good.
Yeah, a lot of places seem to be closed for good here. I don't think it would be a town that we could recommend anyone visiting as it stands at the moment. Nice old building here, not sure what it is at the moment. It could well be the hospital. Let's have a look, see what it is. Oh no, it's an army building. It's a infantry regiment army building. This is the main market here within the town that we've walked over to. So we're just going to walk inside. I think it's still going on at the moment. So we'll see what they have to offer inside, if we can find a way in, that is. So this is the market here. Quite a big market, this one. A lot of it's closing down for the day, but big market. Nice balcony on this property here. So we've just come in here for an ice cream, because apparently this place is quite famous for its ice creams and for its...
I have asked for big scoops.
Yeah, Denise has asked for a big scoop. Anyway, so I'm going for a fig, which is meant to be quite... Yeah, please. Fig that's meant to be quite well known around here. And chocolate, so that's my choice. And I think Denise is going to go for... I don't know.
What is this at the back?
So I've just gone for 2 scoops and Denise has gone for the big 3 scooper there.
So I've got fig, chocolate and cherry yoghurt.
Nice.
In a big...
Nice cone. On the other side of the river here, this I would say is the nicest part here. Some nice restaurants, etc. going around the outside, and some buildings with some nice tiling. Not a place we would come back to, I don't think. So we're going to make our way back to the motorhome. There's a shopping centre we're going to look around, and then we're going to head out of the town here. Lovely tiles on this building, and the one next to it, really like these ones. Nice tiles. We're leaving where we parked up to look around the town here. Slightly disappointing town in our opinions. Not to say you won't like it, you might love it, just not for us.
It's nice enough to look around, but it's quite run down.
Yeah, it's quite a run down, tired looking town really. So slightly disappointed, we were expecting a lot more. When you read certain things, they make it sound way better than what you find when you get there. So we're heading to a little just to get some meat, and then we're going on towards a campsite tonight which Denise found, which is in the middle of the countryside, hopefully, so we'll see. So that's where we're heading to. We'll stop off at the garden centre if we can get into it to have a quick look. As you can see, we're parked over there, just the other side of the palm trees, and yes, it is a garden centre, and yes, they are selling ceramic pots. Yes, Denise is enjoying herself, and yes, that is more ceramic pots over there. So
Really good prices.
yeah, ceramic pots here, really good prices. There's one over there that Denise paid €18 for, that is on sale here for €8. So there we go. Whatever. So we got some more pots over there, and
More pots over there.
more pots over there. Pot City. So we're going into the flower area now. So Denise is walking around. She managed to trip over on nothing. So she almost went flying into some pots. Knocked them a flying, but they're all good to standing up. Honestly, she finds things to trip over that don't even exist. And amusingly, she always looks behind her indignantly as if someone's put something there for her to trip over on. It does make me smile. Surprisingly, they have a load more pots here for Denise to look over. I'm so glad we're in a motorhome and not driving a lorry, because if we did, I'm sure there'd be pallets going on now. We're in this garden centre looking at some of the stuff they got there, and really like all this stuff. Lovely. it's all made out of reclaimed wood, so we really like that. We might see if we can fit it in underneath the sink in the motorhome. Wine rack here really nice, although I suspect it will be empty most of the time. Leaving the garden centre now. As you can see, the weather is taking a turn for the worse. We've got a bit of rain. We haven't got far to go to the site we're going to be staying on. Fingers crossed. It's about 10 miles from there. So here we are. We're in the country now, heading towards this campsite. We're about 1.5 miles away. Looks like it's going to be a nice, quiet campsite, this one. So looking forward to some peace and quiet. So here we are. So this is the little country campsite. It's looking busy, to say the least. So we might be lucky, we might not. If we're not lucky, we'll just find somewhere else. So it's no big deal, but it does look quite busy here.
Wow.
I suspect we're not going to be lucky, but hey.
So we've just turned up here, and I read lots of really good reviews about this family-run campsite, and apparently they called it rustic, and saying that it's a good view, but obviously it's evening now, the mist is coming in, it is raining, but apparently you can see the sea from somewhere, no idea where. So there's quite a few campers on here now. Let's have a look how big it is. I think, oh, I see. So this is, I get it. So this is the first level, and apparently you've got really good views of the sea. I think it's over there. But anyway, we are here, and there's a little office up there. So this is costing €4 for the electric, and I think it's €9 to stay here. So what's that, €13. So that's not too bad. It's 13 amp, so we'll be able to run a few bits and pieces and charge a few things up that we need to charge up, etc. Now I've got my eye on this plant, this shrub here. I see him every time I've come out into the Mediterranean countries. It's a shrub, and I've actually bought a yellow one, but I want that multicoloured one. I might be digging that up before we leave in the morning.
This is where we stayed last night. A really nice little campsite. Saying little, it's probably got pitches for about 40 motorhomes, so not that small. It is an air, so there's no showers or toilets here, but it's got everything else you need, and it is in the countryside, so really nice. Septic tanks here, your water, etc. is here, so quite a peaceful night. We got electric last night, which was an extra €4 for 10 amps, so not too bad. It has been a lot lower than that. 10 amps, you can operate everything on it, so that is good. It was €7 a night to stay, so in total €11 per night, so not a lot of money if you want to be in the countryside. We would both highly recommend this site. 3 words below. So if you're in this area and you want to stay, you can follow the 3 words to get here. So we're off now. We're off back towards the coast, and we're going to head into Spain. So that is what we're about to do now. See you on the way.